Space. Where are we even? What are we even? Oh. Okay. We're over here. We have these high-risk areas. Yeah, let's go try and do some high-risk things. Because I really want to get myself some better guns. That's what I want to do. So let's just hang out, do some quests, questy business. Drink some water. That's one thing I gotta remember to do. Can you get different ships? Yes. I'm 99% certain you can. It depends a little bit. Ooh. Tough crowd. Then again, I'm pretty sure it's because they've got a... Yep. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's because they've got a... Oh, that's a drone. Damn it. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I had it for a second.
I've got this.
Yeah, there's an armor drone in the middle of this.
This is getting ridiculous.
Can't hit it at all. There we go. Okay. I thought I took out the anti-missile drone. Cripes. That not? Okay. Okay, there it did. There it is. The stinking outlaw armor drones are brutal. There we go. Now I can actually fight these guys. Cripes, I was not expecting to jump into a giant group of a lot of people virtually on my own. What the hell? Man, I can't hit a damn thing or anything. I think part of it is I just have to aim. Let's try that again. Okay, there's the armor drone. Before everybody else shows up and just minces me. God damn it. I am legitimately trying very hard to hit this armor drone, and it is not working in my favor.
This fight is way unfair.
Oh, that's why my rockets aren't doing shit. It's like 8 guys and an armor drone that I literally just cannot hit at all. That's interesting that some of them are coming pre-damaged, but yeah. Actually get rid of the armor drone immediately. very hard to... Nope. There's the other armored drone, if I can hit it. Is that another one? No, that's the anti-missile drone. Oh, that's the Viper. I'll stay away from that.
Keep coming from?
There it goes. Alright. Swing that. Go for the Proto Scout, I guess. Here we go. This is working 1,000 times better. Whoa! There's somebody in this mix that does damage. It's probably the Viper, if I had to guess. Okay, there we go. Got it? Kind of. Didn't get the resources, though. This is why I'm a little leery about going into the harder stuff. Okay, let's get rid of the Viper. Because that's probably what was ruining me. Well, we get a solid autocannon out of it. I'll take it. This was expensive. I guess it might have been worth it. Yeah, I fired my sticky turret capsule off into space trying to do other things. Did not work. Okay, let's grab this. Oh, damn it. Did I fire all of it? Yeah, I fired both of them trying to heal earlier. Okay. Got a Proto Scout and an Outlaw Scout. Looks like there might have been a little bit more to that package than I thought. Huh. Oh. Apparently I can't pick it back up again. Once it's been quote-unquote fired, that's the end of it. Got the damage booster. Alright, let's go check this out. It's a actually really good energy core. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm having so much trouble. Is that a lot of my stuff is still fairly outdated. Okay, let's just dismantle this. So, we are, I guess, during the break, we were talking about... let's see, I guess I just gotta unlock this. What I need is shield. I guess I can't get it. Anyway, we were talking about channel points on Twitch. For those of you that don't know, channel points are effectively just... it's not like a score, but effectively you gain points the longer you are on the, the longer you're watching a streamer. Hey, that's a good level up. And leveling up actually gets me my juice back. That's extremely welcome. Okay, hello, enemy. There we go. Hey, they even dropped some more stuff. We got a mine launcher, which actually might be really good. And we got some stuff. A lot of money from this. This was worth it. Expensive, but still. Anyway, so channel points, just meaningless things you get for watching. They have no value, unless I specifically assign any value to it. My biggest issue is that with the way that I do things, that yes, I am a live show, but I'm also a not live show. You know, I put all of my stuff on YouTube after the fact. And my workflow is fairly grueling comparatively. And it makes it a little difficult for me to... It makes it difficult for me to fulfill anything above and beyond what I normally do. Okay. Got a couple of enemies. These ones are closest. Actually, are they? They're 2 kilometers out. Those are 3. I'm gonna hide behind the rock for a second. See if I can fight these 2. I don't necessarily see... I don't necessarily...
what I need.
Where's the other one? There you are. There we go. Yeah, because if I can take them out group by group, except for this guy. There we go. Credits. Credits.
This easy.
Okay, got a couple seconds. Burn him down. And stay the heck away. Stupid shields. Okay. And there's the Madcap pod. Got it. Okay. So far so good, everything hurts, but that's fine. And we get a thermogun again, which I actually really did like. Is it? It's good against energy. Main thing is it's good against shields. Yeah, it's good energy, good against shields. I think I'm going to try this. Soften them up with the thermogun from a distance, and then go from there. Okay. The Demolisher has got to be the boss. I only see 2 in that group. Okay, there we go. Nope, there's 3. Is there? See if I can just shred him from a distance. Because yeah, if I can just straight up take care of that scout before it's even time to fight. There we go. That worked incredibly well for me. And there's the boss. Ravager. I don't necessarily recognize the ship class, but that's not really a problem. Oh, did that not hit him? Didn't. Alright. Got him. Okay, we get mostly stuff. We got it done. It's definitely useful stuff. Let's see. So we get a worse autocannon, a homing missile launcher. %20 increased damage if your ship is exposed to sunlight. That is such a weird qualifier there. Okay, let's get rid of these other sensors. Sticky turret. Okay, you do combine down. Grab the nanobots large. Unfortunately, I don't quite have the HP for it, but that's fine. Okay. So where am I? I'm here? I'm here. Do we go for the other high-risk areas, or do we... Nah, you know what? I'm feeling pretty confident, especially because it doesn't kick me back to any save points. We just reloaded the beginning of the area, and I keep trying until I get it right. Which is really helpful. Let's see. Let's see. Once D&D campaign is on, set a point buy for a throwaway character. See, the problem is, no matter what, all of this requires me to do extra. I love the idea of having channel points mean something, but a throwaway D&D character, that's not just a small thing. I'd have to actually, like, plan the character, have the sheet, make them... I'm gonna go around this way. The Demolisher is pretty easy. You know, make a stat block, make maybe a portrait or something. And like that's not an easy process. And like maybe if I was a small channel, it wouldn't be so bad. But I've got potentially hundreds of people that could potentially earn whatever that requirement or whatever that goal is. And so imagine if suddenly I had to have 5, 10, 15 throwaway characters for admittedly my like best and, you know, most dedicated fans. It's nice, but it's tough. Let's see, what about high points for what is it, recommending items? Thing is, I've got that for Patreons already, though, and like, I already have hard enough time as it is. Let's see, I already have a hard enough time as it is fulfilling, you know, Patreon and YouTube member goals. So channel points are, like, super low end for it. So I guess I've always just kind of felt like the channel point system is such a neat idea that Twitch absolutely should have given us, as creators, way more control over, way more features integrated. But instead, it's just like, here's a thing, feel obligated to use them, and it's like I can't help but resent Twitch a little bit for creating this system without actually giving me anything. I can't move for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was an EMP mine. I have no idea. But it's kind of like if a relative gives you a house, you kind of have to sit down and say, I mean, thanks for the house, but then you look at it and you're like, there's nothing in this house. Like, no plumbing, no nothing. And, you know, it's going to cost just as much to fix up this house as it is to just effectively buy a new house. These are still mines. 100k for a gifted sub. 150k seems low. The problem with that sort of thing is, like, I'd effectively be losing money for that one? I don't know. Like, that could get expensive. Yeah, because that hits the bottom line hard. How many of you guys watching this right now have over 100,000 channel points? Because I know there's a number of people nearing 1 million. Yeah, 300k, right under 100k, 109k, 125k, 300k, 253k, 80k, 600k, another 600k, 300k, 500,000, 64k. See, that one's tough. That, like, pretty much no matter what, half of these options are just kind of brutal for me. That either no matter what, I'd have to stop and, like, stop what I'm doing and sit down and say, okay, this person has redeemed the gifted subs, so I'd have to go through the gifted subs. Yeah, subs also get a lot more points. So effectively, somebody that gets the gifted sub could then potentially chain endless gifted subs off of me. And I think that would be fine if I was, like, this ridiculously over-wealthy streamer that just gets bits like crazy. I'm not. Like, I'm comfortable with where I am in life. But starting to do just weird stuff like that would suddenly make it really hard to sustain this. And maybe I'm... Wow, that was quick. Let's see. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but it's just like... Whatever it has to be quick, easy, and dirty. Which is why I'd almost prefer, like, a... channel point thing that is straight up just like... it resets on a month-to-month basis, and everybody is just shooting for the high score, betting on, like, is Wander gonna win this fight? Is he gonna lose this fight? And just, you know, dumb little betting things that have no meaning, no benefit, and technically no reward other than being the most right person in my audience for a whole month.
I've got this.
Because I think that would be a cool way of doing it, but I don't have the tools for that because it literally does not exist. Because Twitch didn't, you know, give anything like that. I think it would be such a neat way to kind of handle gifted subs, but alas. Or not gifted subs, channel points. Brain, I'm still stuck on the channel points for gifted subs, because that is such a... I could see that working if, like, you're really trying to reach some kind of arbitrary goal. Okay, pulse
Enemies in
mutator.
range.
There we go. Why is there more? Damn it. Okay. Stay away from those mines for a bit. Because I literally cannot deal with them. There we go. Finished off the boss and immediately a second group just shows up to wail on me. Rude. Okay, definitely got to go heal up, though. I have taken some damage. Let's see, is that a better thermogun? No, it's the same as I've already had. Yeah, basically, I like the idea behind the gifted subs, but I don't see how it would work. I see how it could work for a number of different people and reasons. But on my end, the idea of trying to get any of that stuff is just like... My goal is to do less work, not more. Not because I dislike what I do, but it's just like, I work a lot. Ooh. Cannot be damaged, which is kind of nice. What's the compare button? No, this is 1,000 times better. Oh, I can only change armor when I'm actually at a base. It's juggling a lot of balls at once, and one more ball can be the one that makes it drop. Yep. Oh, we got a blue homing missile launcher somewhere in that process. Neat. Alright, one way or another, I have taken my licks. Let's limp on home or to the nearest station. No, we should go back home for a lot of reasons. No, we are going here. We do a sub for X points, you could put a limit on 1 to 2 times a month though. But that's That's still 1 to 2 gifted subs a month for channel points. I mean, I don't know what the conversion ratio is, but like for my let's see, from my perspective, I could yeah, there's literally no way it could be viable without actually like hurting my income. Straight up, so to describe it, and part of there are two reasons why I'm so hung up on this is like kind of a neat idea, but also an absolutely really bad idea. I don't get 100% of the value from a gifted sub. What I get is half of the money from a gifted sub. So when somebody buys a sub for me on Twitch, I get $2.50. And Twitch gets $2.50. So, for me to buy a gifted sub, I would admittedly, it's effectively a 50% discount to give somebody a sub. But Twitch takes half of everything, or like 20-30% for bits. So if you buy 100 bits, it probably costs like $1.30 instead of, you know, just $1. Yeah, that's before taxes, too. So ultimately, I pay about 20% in taxes, which would be, well, I mean, about 50 cents per sub. So yeah, I make about $2 per sub, give or take. So for me to buy a gifted sub for a person, I'd be spending $2.50 to Twitch and 50 cents to the US government in various forms to give somebody a gifted sub. Now, if I was somebody that was swimming in money, I don't think I'd care about that as much. But that is harder. Ooh. When picking on blue, immediately start to recharge shield. So this one gives me shield, the other one gives me more tractor beam range. I don't think I care about this one as much. Honestly, Twitch shouldn't get more than 20%. Yeah, but it's Twitch. Have you ever heard of Jeff Bezos? That man is a money pit. And he is hungry for more at all times. And he will not be sated, ever. Okay, so we've got a XC. Small capacity, fairly quick recharge speed. 3-second recharge delay, 6-second shutdown. Way higher capacity, way fast. Oh, I see. Honestly, considering my shields stay down constantly whenever I'm in combat, let's just go for big shield. Okay, let's get rid of the pulse laser. I'm really digging the thermo gun, in retrospect. There we go. Yeah, do I want to bother with a mine launcher? Not overwhelmingly. Okay. Let's see, IntelliGames has a word ban. aka you can't say X word for X time, so you could do something along that. God, that would require me to have self-control, though. Like earlier, Shell was browbeating me a little bit because I still say which is fair, I do and I shouldn't. It's really hard to break that habit. Like Samuel Jackson's I guess famed vulgarity comes purely from the fact that he was trying to stop saying nearly as much. It's tough. A name pool. Yeah. So, the reason why I'm always going to have extreme trouble with name pool is I've done that before. I had I did that for Darkest Dungeon. I'm sure I've told this story before. But I had a name pool that people entered into, and I named it after fans. And people got legit mad. That I was not specifically like using their character enough, and were like actively harassing me and my friends at the time because I was not like obeying them. And that's a level of interaction that I'd never want to have again. Because I've definitely seen other creators talk about this, how one of the struggles with like being an online content creator is that there's some level of a constant struggle with
This could be a sticky situation here.
weighing how much you're willing to deal with before you just want to retire. I don't think I'm anywhere close to that level, and probably won't be there for a while. But anything that I perceive as like intensely negative is something that I absolutely want to stay away from, if I can manage to avoid it. Okay, we gotta find that armored drone. There it is. I'm hitting a lot of levels here. But so, usually for me, one bad experience is often all it takes to get me to never do something ever again. Because I cannot risk what I do to have that happen a second time around. I mean, that includes, like, a lot of stuff. So, what's a good example? Dicey Dungeons, weirdly enough. I have a lot of trouble wanting to play Dicey Dungeons again. Ever since, I mean, it was a while back, but effectively, I had a series of extremely toxic, like, backseating and browbeating situations where, you know, I wasn't playing well enough for some people and they were yelling at me for it. And so ever since, I've been incredibly anti-backseating because I do not want to open myself up to that level of, like, interaction again because it was that bad. And I also, you know, don't want to play Dicey Dungeons as much anymore because of people like that. And it's going back to that, like, juggling a lot of balls, and dropping one might cause you to drop all of them. And
Looks like the coast is clear. Thanks for your help.
you get a reward, or do they just peace out? Yay! There's a massive struggle with boundaries. The amount of people that stalk creators on private areas. Or think that someone they watch is their best friend. So I actually had that. I don't think I talked about this because I wasn't sure if they were a viewer or not, but at this point, they haven't responded to me, so I'm just going to assume that they chickened out or had a better idea. But I was just chilling a week or two ago, and I got a message from a guy, more or less saying that, like, hey, I want your advice on, like, how to start a Twitch channel. Fairly basic. But he was weirdly insistent about it. And so, like, I immediately had this kind of, like, negative feeling of, like, this is weird, I don't like it. But me being a nice, polite, bit of a people pleaser, I was like, alright, whatever, I'll just respond to it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe he's just a weird dude. But effectively, and I'm pretty sure this is a lie, this guy was claiming that he was a concerned father and his kid wants to be a Twitch streamer. Which is like, okay, that's not an uncommon story. I've actually had a number of people ask me for info and this sort of thing. And so it's not like, you know, I'm just going to say no to that sort of thing. Obviously, it gets a little annoying because please do your research. Like, if I can figure this shit out, most other people can. I'm not that special to have discovered how to become a Twitch streamer. The only difference is mostly, hello. Most of the reason behind my success is purely just the fact that I am, there we go, extremely persistent and never quit. But this guy was just, it was just weird, and I wasn't sure why. And so I talked to him, and he kept insisting that I meet them in person, and I was trying to just give basic information. And it was like, no, 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 no. I know you live in the Washington State area. Come meet me in person to give me advice or my kid advice on how to become a Twitch streamer. And it was just this, like, absolute do not pass go, never talk to this person again, and potentially block them. And I'm super glad that they never talked to me again, because then I, yeah, probably would just have to block them. And that's just a little awkward. And so, best case scenario, it's just a dumb dad that really cares about their kid. Worst case scenario, it's somebody that actually wants physical access to me as a person. I'm not actually sure where that power core is supposed to go. Actually, you know, it probably goes to this. And I'm pretty sure I can't break that, so there's got to be another entrance around here somewhere. Let's see. Let's get a little distracted. Look at other things real quick. Oh. Maybe that's what this is. You know what? This is what the power cores are for. And so, you know, I never would have agreed to meet up with this person no matter what. But there was just that level of just, like, extreme creep and, like, I'm gonna say, like, persistent fear that's kind of stuck with me ever since, of just, like, you know, I'm lucky. I'm not a small guy. I'm decently strong. You know, I don't necessarily distrust people, but, like, I would never willingly or knowingly put myself in a position for something like this. But, you know, there's a lot of other creators that are either more trusting or way more vulnerable than I am. And it is terrifying to think of, like, you know, people like this actually thinking this is a reasonable interaction, and also people like this falling for it. And I absolutely hate talking about the idea of parasocial relationships, but, like, the longer I do this, the more it is, like, yeah, it is a very real thing. That I think everybody kind of has to be aware of, that, like, I'm technically not your friend. I can be cordial, I can be friendly, and I can even be, like, an actual friend to a very small subset of people on the internet. But there's 264 people watching this stream right now, and I'm sure most of you guys are probably just kind of here for entertainment and, you know, aren't thinking too hard about any of our interactions one way or another.
Credits.
But even if just 1% of that are people that think I am legitimately their best friend, that's still 2 to 3 people, and that's a little weird, because I can't do that. That's really bad for everybody involved. Me, you know, whoever is thinking, oh, that's what it is, just a button to free it. That, what was it? It was a developer. I don't remember which developer it was, but he was talking specifically about an unintended side effect of the lockdown is becoming a amateur therapist for a bunch of, oh god damn, this is going to blow. Okay, at least I've got some more time to actually hit these. But becoming an amateur therapist, there's like 4 of them, and I'm gonna have to find them all. I'm gonna have to find them all. Let's see, but becoming an amateur therapist for a bunch of scared people on the internet, which, like, to some degree, I think that's totally fine. If somebody's having a rough day and wants to just, like, have a person to talk to, I could potentially do that. Without too many issues, and have done that before, gladly. There we go, got it. but that I am no proper replacement for real friends or mental health professionals, and I always want to make sure that that is abundantly clear. Especially because I'm not always available, and nor can I be, nor can I ever be expected to be, and so it's even just if 0.5%, who knows, believes otherwise, that suddenly puts me in a weirdly difficult position, and it's hard to work with.